Hey everyone! Are you thinking about making the big move north to Canada? Well, you're not alone. Every year, thousands of Americans pack their bags and head to the land of hockey, maple syrup, and incredible healthcare. In this video, I'm going to break down everything you need to know to successfully make Canada your new home. We'll go over everything from visas to job hunting, cost of living, healthcare, and more. So let's jump right in. So, why Canada? Well, Canada consistently ranks as one of the best countries in the world for quality of life. Whether it's the excellent healthcare system, the vibrant and diverse cities, or the stunning landscapes, Canada has something for everyone. Plus, if you're looking for a change of pace, Canada offers a strong economy, high levels of safety, and a welcoming culture that makes it easy to settle in. And don't forget, Canada's top cities like Toronto, Vancouver, and Montreal are some of the most livable cities in the world. Okay, now that we've covered why Canada, let's talk about to get there. Canada has several immigration options, and I'll walk you through the most popular ones for Americans. First up, the Express Entry System. This is a point-based system, and it's one of the fastest ways for skilled workers to get permanent residency in Canada. If you have a high level of education, work experience, and good language skills, Express Entry might be the best route for you. Then we have Provincial Nominee Programs, PNP. Each Canadian province has its own immigration programs designed to attract people with specific skills. For example, if you're a healthcare worker, you might find opportunities through the Ontario or Alberta PNP. If you're an entrepreneur, the Startup Visa program might be your route. This is for individuals with innovative business ideas who can get support from Canadian investors. Lastly, there's the Family Sponsorship Program if you have relatives who are Canadian citizens or permanent residents. Each of these programs has its requirements. Now let's talk about finding a job. To work in Canada, you'll need a work permit. One way to get a job and work permit at the same time is through Many Canadian employers go through this process to hire foreign workers, and it opens up opportunities for Americans looking for a fresh start in the Canadian job market. Some popular sites to check out job listings are Indeed Canada, LinkedIn, and Job Bank Canada. Tailoring your resume and cover letter to highlight international experience and understanding of the Canadian work culture can go a long way. Plus, if you're coming through the Express Entry program and score high on your language and education skills, Canadian companies are more likely to reach out for positions in fields like tech, healthcare, engineering, and education. Next up, let's talk about cost of living. Depending on where you're coming from in the United States, some Canadian cities might feel similar in price, but others can be a little more expensive, especially if you're heading to cities like Toronto or Vancouver. Renting in Toronto or Vancouver might set you back about $2,000 a month for a one-bedroom apartment in the city center, while smaller cities like Halifax or Winnipeg are more affordable, often around $1,200 a month. As for other essentials, groceries in Canada are generally comparable to prices in the United States, but items like milk and cheese tend to be pricier due to supply management. Gasoline also costs more than in the US, but public transport is widely available in most cities and pretty reliable. One of the biggest draws to Canada is its healthcare system. Unlike the United States, where healthcare can be incredibly expensive, most Canadians have access to publicly funded healthcare, which is either free or very affordable. However, it's worth noting that while basic healthcare is covered, you'll likely need to buy supplemental private health insurance for things like dental, vision, and prescription drugs. Each province administers healthcare slightly differently, so what's covered can vary depending on where you live. You might need to wait a few months after arriving to qualify for provincial health insurance, so plan to have some short-term coverage when you first arrive. For those of you with families, Canada is known for its strong education system. Schools in Canada are publicly funded and of high quality. The Canadian curriculum tends to be student-centered, focusing not just on academics, but also on social and emotional development. And if you're planning on attending university or college, Canada has some fantastic institutions like the University of Toronto, McGill University, and the University of British Columbia. Tuition can be lower than in the United States, but costs vary depending on the program and school. Moving to Canada isn't just a geographical change, it's a lifestyle shift. Canadians are known for being polite, and you'll find a strong sense of community and social responsibility here. And yes, the winters can be cold, but Canadians make the most of it with activities like skiing, ice skating, and winter festivals. Summer and fall, on the other hand, are absolutely beautiful, especially if you're a fan of outdoor activities. Canada has some of the best hiking, camping, and water sports opportunities in the world. So whatever your interests, Canada's diverse culture and beautiful landscape make it a great place to live. To wrap things up, here are some final tips to make your move to Canada smooth and enjoyable. First, familiarize yourself with Canadian slang and customs. Loony and toonie might sound strange now, but you'll be using them in no time. Join online forums and groups for expats in Canada, where you can connect with people who have already gone through the process. And finally, embrace the change. Moving to a new country can be challenging, but it's also incredibly rewarding. Canada is a welcoming and diverse place, so make an effort to explore, meet new people, and enjoy your new home. That's it for today's guide on moving to Canada from the United States. I hope this has helped you feel more prepared and excited for your journey ahead. If you have questions, drop them in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more videos like this. Thanks for watching, and good luck with your move north.